Mtawa Mzungu channel is your home. Feel at home. And if you would like to know what is my channel all about, I have a video that says get to know me, and it will explain to you what my YouTube channel is all about. I do not want this video to be long. That's because I have a lot of things to talk about this situation, but I'm just gonna be so quick. Yeah. So the video today is about my pregnancy journey. As I said before in one of my videos, I never had an easy pregnancy. It didn't come to me easy. I'm not those people who just went, oh, one shot, one baby. So yeah, and I was diagnosed with polycystic ovaries and fibroids. And I would like to talk a little bit more about polycystic ovary because this is a field that even the doctors do not know what causes it. Nobody understands it. It doesn't have a cure. It's just polycystic ovary, diagnosed, go handle it yourself. So yeah, and the reason why I was diagnosed is because I had irregular periods, and I went to, of course, the gynecologist, and the gynecologist decided to do the test for me. So she said, "Oh, you have polycystic ovary," and the polycystic ovary is a little bit different from polycystic ovary syndrome. Sound the same, two different things. And how are they different? For me, I had polycystic ovary, and means that I have excessive or increased numbers of ovaries. And the person who has a polycystic ovary syndrome is they have this excessive amount of ovaries, not ovaries, of eggs, of eggs in their uterus, but then they are accompanied by symptoms like acne, weight gain, uh, what is another one? Excessive hair loss, irregular periods. Yeah, that's polycystic ovary syndrome. But polycystic ovary, you do not have any symptoms apart from having just irregular periods. And when I was diagnosed, my doctor also noticed that I had two fibroids outside my uterus. Some people say it's a good thing, but wait until the end of the video and you're gonna see the effect. So, God. So, for me, my journey was all changed when I was told, when I'm just 22 years, that, oh, you might have a fertility problem. I mean, that's the last thing you want to hear when you're 22. Oh my God, who's gonna marry me if I can't give them a child, you know? So for me, it was just so painful, and nobody really understood my situation. So the doctor told me polycystic ovary you cannot cure. Fibroids, leave them. Because that time it was so small, it was like around 2.1 millimeters. So it was so small. They said if it doesn't affect you, don't disturb yourself. Don't disturb it because you're too young. Uh, so yeah, so I had to live with a fibroid, and I had to live with knowing that I might have infertility, and it was so hard for me. And I'm just gonna tell you my journey, like how I fight it and how it affected also my pregnancy journey. And for the polycystic ovary, of course, you have to fight polycystic ovary if you're pregnant. Otherwise, you will not. If you say you're fighting polycystic ovary and you're not pregnant, you're not fighting it. So, regarding polycystic ovary, the first thing that I would advise you to do is hormone control. Okay, you go and get checked if you have hormone imbalance, and that's the first thing I did. My doctor checked my hormones, and guess what? My hormones were imbalanced. So of course I was given the medicine, which I don't remember, but you can go. The doctor will know the right medicine to diagnose you. So I can tell you which medicine you should have in this situation. And after I took the medicine for 6 months, yeah, and she told me after that, because your hormone now they're balanced. After that, all you need to do is eat well. Of course, I was slim, so I wouldn't be told to lose weight. So just eat well and just don't avoid stress and just live a healthy life, exercise, be active, and all that. And that's all you need to do. So after I met my husband, and he actually, I really, really so glad and grateful for my husband because he knew about my situation, but he went ahead and proposed to me and all that, and we stayed engaged like 1.5 years before I got pregnant. So yeah, I just eat healthy and avoided stress. Always check my hormonal, if if they're balanced or not, and that's it. And that's how I got pregnant with polycystic ovary. So getting pregnant doesn't mean you fight the fibroid, because now the fibroid part of my pregnancy journey is the way the baby gets big is the way the fibroid as well gets big. And that became a challenge because it's like you're carrying twins, you know. This fibroid is getting big, the same size of that your child is getting big. And because it was outside the uterus, it was paining me around here on the pelvic. So I had a lot of pelvic pain, and the doctor said it's because the baby is pushing the fibroid, and also the fibroid is becoming big, so the space as well. And then it's becoming swell, and it's having like a bleeding, not like swelling, kind of little bit blood, which they're causing the pain. So all I was told to do again, it was drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water to keep everything hydrated. Okay? The fibroid also depends on your blood, on your water, food. It's like a baby. It's like a baby, so you can't stop it. So after I started drinking a lot of water, the pain went away. And that's my journey. So what is the advice I would give somebody who's going through polycystic ovary and as well as fibroid, and especially if you're pregnant, because this is really challenging. I've written the notes here for you. And for me, what first helped me, of course, I've talked in my video, right, is hormonal control. Please, please, please check your hormones. And as you've heard, 80% of the women have this polycystic ovary, but they don't know. That's how it goes, and it becomes a syndrome, and you get cancer and all those things. So make sure you just always go to be checked. That's what they say. A woman should always be going every year for pap smear or just being checked. And you should start when you're 18. So yeah, after you check your hormonal control, just check your diet as well, because if you are fat or you gain weight, she didn't use the word fat, gain weight, then it will affect your infertility, that's for sure. Stress. My dear, avoid stress. Stop thinking I want a baby right now, I want a baby right now. You know, just be, oh baby come, baby go. I'm still gonna live my life. Just be that strong woman. Don't think too much and just get things that are distracting you from thinking about I want the baby right now. Of course, drinking water while you're pregnant. Yeah, drink a lot of water, girl, because you will have pain. Pain. And the only thing that will help you is water, because when you're pregnant, they avoid giving you a lot of pills and those medicine, painkillers, and all that. So the only thing is drink a lot of water. And Again, excessive bleeding. Of course, after you give birth, you will not bleed like a normal person. You will have excessive bleeding because of fibroid. Fibroid is the one that also causes heavy period bleeding. So that's another thing. Just accept it. That's why you should check your diet because you're gonna be losing a lot of blood out there. And the last thing I would like to encourage a woman like me who is suffering like me is it's all gonna be okay. Okay? It's all gonna be okay. People have gone through it and they have survived, and I'm one of the survivors because I have a lovely daughter. And yeah, and my periods have gone back to normal. You can't hear from police recovery, but my periods come normal and all that, so it doesn't hurt. If it doesn't hurt, don't remove it because keep on operating yourself. You might poke something there. So the doctor says it goes away when you reach menopause, your polycystic ovary drama, and your fibroids as well, because these things they're mainly affected by the woman hormone, the pregnancy hormone. And when you reach menopause, that hormone is so your fibroid will shrink. So don't worry about it. And if you have a fibroid that is, of course, vigorous, then you have to remove it. But if it doesn't hurt, just leave it, leave normal, nobody will know. But if you decide to tell them like me, and yeah, so for the woman out there, this is my message to you. It's gonna be okay and it's gonna go. If you have polycystic ovary, just make sure you check your hormones regularly because you do not want it to turn to polycystic ovary syndrome. You're gonna start looking like a man, having hair everywhere and all that. Just check your hormones. And for the 18 girls who have just gotten their periods, make sure you visit the doctor every year for pap smear, for checkup, because these things, if you just ignore them, they become more, and that's why you see somebody who's trying to give birth when they are 33, 35 with polycystic ovary, sometimes they don't get pregnant because they have left it all that way, and then they have realized that when they're 35 years old, oh, I have polycystic ovary, oh, I have fibroids, size of a baby. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching my video, and let's meet on the next video.